Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patrick Patterson is out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's Biyombo at center. Well, I'm sure you guys have heard this, that the nickname that has been given to DeMarre Carroll, the Junkyard Dog, I think it's apropos. Kid drafted out of Missouri back in the 2009 draft.
Yeah, and he actually had to show perseverance to hang around as he bounced around a bit. But I think he's found a home now.
Here's Biyombo.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Outside Irving. Down low. Poked loose. And stolen by Patterson.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And so here's Cleveland. 4-point game. Here's Irving. Lets it fly from 18. That's good on the jump shot.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. The 9-foot shot. The pass to Carroll. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Down low. Here's Biyombo.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
The drive by James. Smith kicks to Thompson. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Lowry inside the line. And the dunk by Biyombo.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Patterson a screen on Irving. Here's Lowry. Offensive rebound. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Goes up with it again. Wallace with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. It's LeBron with the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Toronto was a strong team on the road last season, Clark. A big part of why they came away with 49 wins on the season.
And 22 of those 49 wins were on the road. As a group, they managed to keep things close on the road. And because of that competitiveness, they were over 500 there as well.
That's his first
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Biyombo, no luck.
And as you said, the Raptors kept things close on the road. In the NBA, they had one of the better point differential in terms of victories on the road last season.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Carroll, no one around him. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up, because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov. Shumpert passes to Mozgov. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Biombo. Mozgov grabs the board.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Now here's Jefferson. Picked by Mozgov. Just 5 on the clock. Jefferson kicks to Fry. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
With the pass.
Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end. Jefferson
kicks to Shumpert. Here's Mozgov. Soft touch off the glass. Mozgov's got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it. And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Scola dishes to Joseph. Back to Scola. Unloads from 13. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Corey Joseph.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron passes to Dellavedova. Back to LeBron. Out to Shumpert. The feed now to Dellavedova. A second chance effort. No good.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
There's the dish to Mozgov. He kicks to LeBron. Feeds it to Dellavedova. Pass to Shumpert. From 17 feet out. Fry. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget. As dramatic as they come.
He's got a special knack for the big moments. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Here's Valanciunas. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving kicks to Thompson. Shumpert dishes to Thompson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Here's Valanciunas. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Valanciunas has got his second bucket.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season. Ooh, that is a tough shot.
18 feet out. Scola, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's Love missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Ross passes to Valanciunas. And that one is hammered home.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania club, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with his combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
And Ross with the slam. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. On the wing, James. Jumps up. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. On defense, Cleveland trailing here by 8. Scola kicks to Valanciunas. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Wasted no time on that one.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Here's Joseph. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Inside, LeBron dishes to Mozgov. The drive by Thompson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Patrick Patterson.
And for Valanciunas last year, his offensive production was similar to the year before, but he cut down on his turnovers. He also raised his shooting percentage to a career-high 57%. And that, my friends, is improved efficiency.
You know, talking about Valanciunas, the light clearly went on last season. He was more assertive, refined his post game. The next step is to extend his shooting range so he can help space the floor on offense.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished, struggled to handle the ball, created then his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too.
Yeah.
But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the two. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
LeBron James.
And, you know, getting back to DeRozan, he's put a spit shine on his offense. Over the past 2 seasons, averaged over 20 points a game, was also good for 3 or 4 assists, showing everybody how work ethic can overcome unrefined skills.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jumper comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Here's LeBron. Inside. It's deflected. Here's Dellavedova. While recovering. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. Good. Fry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs.
You know, for DeMar DeRozan, scary to think that he's still scratching the surface of his potential. Made his first All-Star appearance in 2014, was a little dinged up last year, but still very effective. No doubt he's the real deal.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Anderson passes to Biyombo, and he banks in the layup. Biyombo's got 14 points for the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Rosen dishes to Carroll. Lowry kicks to Biyombo. Excellent D there from Mozgov. To the paint. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Dellavedova.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Shumpert against Lowry. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
LeBron outside. And he slams it down right on top of Bismack Biyombo.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now. And what Patrick Patterson gives you guys is solid all-around play. He can help you in a lot of areas. High basketball IQ, high character, understands his role, knows his limitations, and stays within himself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. Smith checked in for LeBron. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Lowry against Irving. From the arc. And that one's good. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Toronto ahead, leading.